or not, we all want it anyway. Okay? Success and achievement, we get the stuff when our personal narrative allows it to happen. Okay? What's with the juggling thing? What's with the juggling thing? What's this guy doing? I'll tell in a minute why it's the juggling thing and how it got it there for me. Juggling is the ultimate exercise in a paradigm shift. Who does not know what the word paradigm means? Paradigm is the way you see the world. Great experiment happened. I'm going to do this real quickly. I was watching a video where a guy was peeling out playing cards, and he was showing them for a split second. Everyone understood all the cards. The guy would throw down the 3 of diamonds. They recognized it. The guy would throw down the 2 of hearts. They recognized it. The guy threw down the ace of spades. Nobody got it. Why? Because in this particular deck, the ace of spades is red. Spades black. He blew your paradigm. The way we see the world is, paradigm says the ace of spades, the spade is black. This guy challenged your paradigm. He gave you something you weren't ready for. Juggling challenges your paradigm. How many people here, and you don't have to put your hands up for this, but how many people here said they can't juggle? I'm going to challenge your paradigm. You can juggle. You don't know how. It's a paradigm shift. Learning how to juggle, there's no risk to it unless you happen to be different. Who told me to bring the chainsaws?
I want to see the chainsaws, man.
When somebody makes the foam rubber chainsaws like the big #1 singers, then I'll give it a shot. I'm a big believer in managing my risk. My wife, my kids, I got one more to put through college. I am not juggling chainsaws. No thanks. Low risk, high reward. Okay? Because, I haven't seen any injuries. I actually got a black eye from this. You do have to manage your risk. This one has not hurt me yet. When I learned how to juggle, I did it on baseballs. Because it's all I had, and I had the bruises all up and down my arm for weeks. Okay? Yeah? No fun. This one, we're fine. Okay? It's fun. You're going to have fun. You know what? One of 4 things is going to happen in this thing today. You're going to walk out of here and saying that was a stupid waste of time. I did this with a snowstorm coming. I hate that ball game. That's #1.
Careful.
That ball game. There's a lot of us in the room.
I know.
Balls are beautiful.
The preferred hairstyle.
Yes. #1 is that. #2, you're going to say, all right, I get the idea, but I'm not down with this. And that's fine. Get home safely and I love it. #3, you're going to see that this is a fun thing and you'll learn a few things, but it's not for me. But you may learn how to juggle. Magnificent. #4, you're going to get it. You're going to take the ideas. And that doesn't necessarily mean you have to learn how to juggle. But you're going to understand that everything you want is right on the other side of your personal narrative and your paradigm shift, and then the skills that go along with those things. Because we can sit and chant on a mountaintop all day and we can have a personal narrative and that's all wonderful. But if we don't learn the skills that go along with it, you start losing confidence too. So we're going to have fun. And yes, this transfers to everything you want to do. Everything. I'll validate that in a minute. So there we are. Okay. So what have I done with this whole weird juggling thing? Yeah, I've created a multimillionaire. She flies under the radar, so she just as soon mind not naming her. But as a direct result of this training, 1 multimillionaire has been created. Person got a book deal and with a significant publisher. So this was the starting point for that. So no names, but this is part of what's happening. My background is as a high school guidance counselor, so I've actually used this to help students not drop out of school. I've helped students get A's and B's. I've helped students say to my mom, I'm going to try not to get emotional, Mom, I'm gay. And for that to be okay. Because they stepped into a power place that they weren't experiencing before. I've created success in multi-level affiliate marketing, traditional businesses. I've helped people heal relationships. And again, because you're shifting the way you see yourself and you're shifting the way you see what's possible for yourself. So, strange. We've launched new relationships. We've lost weight. We've gained muscle. And again, maybe the most important thing, we've created a place where you say, I belong in this world. I'm fighting with some really beautiful stuff. And yes, it does come from this. Play with me for a little bit, be as skeptical as you want, but don't leave the room, at least for a little while. Okay, so I'm going to validate this. That's what I look like with hair. I'm the one on the left. I'm the one on the left. That's my sister and me. All right, we'll go through this pretty quickly because I don't want to. That's Larry. There he is.
He looks fine.
He looks fine. I don't have that many pictures from myself as a teenager because if you took get the stereotypical kid without confidence, last to get picked for kickball and dodgeball, the one who was pushed by the school bully, and there it is. It's cool. It's where we all start. We all start different places. That was me. College. And I chose this picture because it was right before I went on the journey. That's me as a freshman in college, and I got that goofy grin, and it's all well and good. But that was probably about the low point of my personal confidence as a young adult. Where we say to ourselves, where do I belong? Where do I fit in? Is this all that's going to happen? And that's the way I was feeling. And then a couple of years later, I was at a party, and there was a guy there, and his name was Stu, and he was everything that I wanted to be, and didn't see myself as. He was funny, he was nice, the girls loved him, he was everything that, he was cool. And my 20-year-old brain says, hey, I want to be like Stu, and Stu had one particular trick. Any guesses? Guys are so smart. He was the guy who was juggling at parties when everyone else was washing dishes on the weekends for money. This guy was going out making $150 entertaining at a party. So my brain said, if I could be like Stu, if I could learn how to juggle, I could be like Stu and I have everything I want. So I summoned every ounce of courage I had. And he said, yeah. And I adapted that thing, and that whole baseball bruises on the arm for 2 weeks, that became the most important part of my world because I made that connection. If I can learn how to juggle, I can have what was then the most important thing in the world to me, which was to be cool, and which was to get girls, and which was to do recognition, and to find my spot in the world. And we'll skip over the story, but a bunch of life transitions, that informed, and that got me to the place where everything I wanted, I didn't have it, but it became possible. My paradigm shifted from I can't to I can, but I don't know how. That's what I want to give you today, because I'm listening to this. There's some world-class training going on in this room. I've heard some incredible stuff over the past couple of days. I want you to have access to it. I want it to be real to you. I don't want it to be that guy can do it, that woman can do it because they have something they don't have. Baloney. I have it. And if I have to sit here and play with, I'm going to say it, if I have to sit here and play with my balls, you got to be an 8-year-old kid, because I've done these in a lot of schools, and I get it out of the way. I say, okay guys, I'm just sitting with my balls. The third graders go bananas. They go more bananas when I have an 8th grader teach the principal how to juggle when we shift our hierarchy. But if I can get you to the place where you see something different for yourself, where it's not the special people doing it, where it's you. Now we're in business. Okay, so, real quick. I found the confidence. And because I found the confidence, a few different things happened. You already wrote conclusions. That's right after my first presentation in Denver. It's a little doorway in Denver. And I was walking out, and I taught Joel how to juggle. And man, I was jacked. I said, we gotta go take it with my friend who was with me. I said, we gotta go take some pictures. So we did. There's the first presentation in Denver. I know that guy. Shook my hand right before we did.
That's right.
That's right. A few people are up there who I know. Lori's not here. This is me getting Lori ready to go. And she's still, she's got some physical encumbrances right now. She's doing it. She's on step 4. I've taught blind people how to juggle. I've taught